Welcome to another episode of That Crazy Triangle Guy. Well, that was it. We're looking at Bitcoin on the 1 hour chart. and that was our dump, our obligatory dump down to test the 28.8 region here. Now, may we get one more wick down to take it all the way down to the dashed white line here? Possibly. But I do believe this is it for our bottom here. And we will return back up to this region. Now, ignore the green arrow slanting downwards, or this line. Ignore this line right here. Come on, people. This line, I'll come out here, and this line right here is a major trend line dating back. As a matter of fact, let's just change the color on this. I don't know what it is. So, the green line is our major 10-year Bitcoin trend line that we tested for support here, here, and eventually fell through. We will now come back up either today or possibly tomorrow, find support again there. The dashed line is our top of our daily Gaussian channel. In this middle dashed line down here is the mean band of the daily Gaussian channel. So what we've done, as we typically do with the daily Gaussian channel, is when we broke it here, it was inevitable, pretty well, more likely than not, that we would fall into it and at least test the mean band, which essentially we're doing right now. We've come almost down to it. And then usually what happens is that we pump right back up out of the daily Gaussian channel. We've done it time and time again. You can go back and watch videos where I've shown this previously. I suggest you go over my videos, because this is all playing out exactly as I've predicted. Now, and when you do watch my videos, there's a settings. Go to settings in YouTube. You can speed them up to 2 times. I recommend that 2 times or 1.5 times, because I do speak slowly, and I realize it's monotonous. Retesting. Where was I? Retesting back up here today and tomorrow. This fuchsia line, vertical line here, is the FOMC meeting. And we have other events. We have a lot of big events here. See all the American flags down here at the bottom? Those are marking various GDP, other things. We also have futures expiring on Friday. Got a lot of action right now, which, by the way, Bitcoin futures is trading here at a discount to spot by about $20. So let's go back to Bitcoin. Go on the daily time frame. These 2 red lines that are coming into view are this is the top of the weekly Gaussian channel. This is the bottom, or the mean band of the weekly Gaussian channel. We spent a lot of time here. Consolidating between the mean band and the top of the Gaussian channel, as we've done in the past. We then broke out above it, came back down, and now we're retesting it. And when it starts curving back upward right here, it's going to turn green. And it was important, I mentioned before, that we retest it before it turns green. Exactly what we're doing here. and then we pump, and you can go back and watch other videos that show how that we will now bounce off of here, and pump back up this way. Now we may stop along the way, and I just wanted to get a video out right now. I'll go into more detail later on if I can make a video later this evening. Now, let's just take a look at Bitcoin dominance, and I wanted to bring up the Gaussian channel on Bitcoin dominance here, because I did another video on the it was a couple of videos ago, about 5 days ago, I believe, where I discussed the Bitcoin coming into the Gaussian channel here, and what has happened in the past when we've done that. You can just see right here, back in June, when our friend, what's his name, Gary, decided to do things, boom, we dumped to the bottom of the Gaussian channel, then pumped right back up. Here in March, Gary again made some announcements, and the New York Attorney General's office and those people, boom, down to the bottom of the daily Gaussian channel and right back up. No stopping or hanging out or anything. Now, back in January, when we initially started our bull run, same thing. Down, is this January? It is. Down to, now, what you'll notice here in January, the others had more action down below the mean band. This one here, both those had more action down below the mean band. In January, we did not. Here we are. Is this? Yeah, January 9th. We did not. We just wicked a single day down below and held at the mean band. And that's what we're doing currently. We didn't even wick below. But we are finding support at the mean band here. And so I expect Bitcoin to pump on up out of here. Not sure how high it's going to go. I don't believe that Bitcoin will go higher than this here. Maybe come up. I don't know. But the rest of the altcoin market is ready to explode too. And let's look at XRP too briefly. I'm just going over a bunch of things I've been looking at, and I wanted to get it out here. Now, I initially made a triangle with the, and this was less than half a day after XRP pumped, this triangle here. And I believed that we would consolidate through to the FOMC meeting within that triangle. And as it played out, we tested support on lower versions of the lower bases of the triangle. And I believe we're ultimately finding support here. And you can see this is all getting bought up. But what did we wick down to here? Just about 68 cents or so, 67 something. Now these are all parallel to the original base of the triangle. However, they all have... Now let me get off the Gaussian channel here and go to an hourly view, because you'll see that the base of the triangle now coincides with the top of this wick here on July 23rd, when it was pumping last Thursday. So I believe we found bottom there. Now what to expect out of XRP? I've changed the triangle to an ascending triangle, because we are forming a top, a flat top here thus far. I believe we're headed upwards from here with the FOMC meeting. We'll see. You know what? Now I did make some lines on my computer, and they didn't transfer over to my phone. Anyway, I think XRP is going to come up here and up here like this, maybe down to the center line of this parallel channel, back up, and this green arrow is the target measured here from the base to the top of this ascending triangle, and this would be a target for us. Out here, possibly, not there, but over in the parallel channel where the two meet together, and that would be, it's off my range here, but it would be about the later part of August sometime. XRP, let's look at the general market. 347. See, we're coming back up. We did. Now, I do want to show something. We're still on the hourly time frame, but let's squeeze in here. Let's get our little measure thing. We're not really down that far from this local top here to where we're at, about 7%. Is that accurate? I got a lot of lines here. Yeah, I guess that's about right. So we've come down 7%. Now, as we've done with Bitcoin, this red dashed line is the top of the daily Gaussian channel. We have wicked down into that. Let's go on the daily view and turn the Gaussian channel on. You can see that my line coincides with the top of the daily Gaussian channel. The mean band is down here. And we did wick down here. So I don't have a lot to say about this. Let's look at the weekly. But there's a lot of other things going on with our, where's the Gaussian channel on the weekly? That's right. We are just entering the bottom of the weekly Gaussian channel. We've just done that. Yeah. And that's at 336. Is that correct? Well, look at that. Isn't that interesting? Is this my... You know what? I'm going to change this color here to green. Or white. How about white? And let's go on the daily view. Okay. Yeah. So the daily Gaussian channel is coinciding. Oh, no. Never mind. Why is this person calling me? Never mind. Scratch all that. I don't think I can go back and re-edit this, so I'll do more of a that I thought they were possibly but I what I did is I set the visibility on this to only show up on the weekly. That's what happened. I thought I was possibly looking at that little red thing, but not. Interesting though, the So let's go back to the weekly because that's right around the mean band of the daily. And on the weekly, it's the bottom of the Gauss. Right? Is that right? My Gaussian channel is really faint here. Yeah, it's the bottom of the Gaussian channel in the mean band of the daily. So that's very, very interesting. That gives me further confidence that we're bouncing here and moving upward. Typically, when we get into the weekly Gaussian channel, we continue on upward through it. That'll take us up to about 450 million. Anyway, I'll have to go into and by the way, I see a parallel channel that we've been trading in too, which supports this theory too, that we come up and trade like this. But I'll get into this a little bit more. I'll spend some time this evening doing that. Anyway, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you get notified when these videos that come out randomly get published. Coin dominance, okay, these two are getting a little bit closer together, and we're now at 29,124. Let's go on an hourly. All right, I still could get one more wick down, but you can see these long wicks on the hourly candles. It's all getting bought up. Like I told you, I said we would wick down in here, and everything that's selling is getting bought up, which should lead to a pretty nice rally here. But again, I do expect volatility the rest of this week. It might be kind of unpredictable, so hold on. All right, see you next time.